We set aside a few minutes most Sunday mornings to identify connections between unfulfilled Bible prophecy and trends in the world or news. Turmoil in the Middle East on account of the nation of Israel is the most obvious sign that we are in the last days. Israel's existence again as a nation is both a miracle and a definite fulfillment of many Bible prophecies. So God is still doing both today. Other biblical signs that we look at include the push towards a global government and global commerce, the technology to utilize biometrics to buy and sell all goods and services, instantaneous global communication, an effort to alter our genetics in order to reproduce a hybrid, non-human race, a great falling away from a faith in Jesus Christ, and the exponential growth in knowledge. The 17th chapter of the Revelation presents an end times one world religion. The false religion will dominate all the peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues of the earth, meaning that it will have universal authority, no doubt given by the Antichrist who will be ruling the world at that time. Some future form of Roman Catholic doctrine has long been identified as the fulfillment of this one world religion. If you read commentaries and commentators during the Middle Ages, for example, they talk about papists and the popery, and they consider the Pope the Antichrist. The description of the system does seem to have some elements of Catholicism. However, more recently, Islam has been the favorite of prophecy teachers. Popular books seek to prove that the Antichrist will be a Muslim. Something else is emerging that actually makes more biblical sense. I read an article titled, "Bill Gates Declares Need for New World Religion," created from AI. Here's some excerpts. Gates has announced on Reid Hoffman's podcast that a new religion should be created centered around artificial intelligence. Gates told Hoffman on his Possible podcast, "The potential positive path of AI is so good that it will force us to rethink how we should use our time. You can almost call it a new religion, a new philosophy of how do we stay connected with each other and not be addicted to these things that will make video games look like nothing in terms of the attractiveness of spending time on them." Gates claims to be a Roman Catholic. However, it appears that Gates believes artificial intelligence can create a better God and solve more problems than the one currently worshiped by Christians. Now, we've reported before about the AI Jesus that you can interact with, and there's a site called Ask Buddha, where where AI is Buddha, and there's more and more of that popping up all over. Now, as always, we're not insisting that the one world religion is going to be some form of AI. It makes perfect sense, though, in the sense that if you go look back at the Roman Empire, the Romans would let you worship your own God as long as you also took a pinch of incense to Caesar and declared Caesar God. And that's how the Christians got into so much trouble, because they couldn't say Caesar is Lord. And so you can see how in the times in which we live, we're moving towards a situation where the whole world is fascinated and gripped by AI. And so it'd be nothing for them to come up with some sort of consolidated AI religion. People who aren't Christians would think, well, this is the best. The best religion must be a conglomeration of all religions, right? So you just talk to your God, basically. And the Bible says that we make gods after ourselves. And so I think if it happened today, it would definitely be AI. But mostly we're just out to show you that, hey, the Bible predicted exactly what is happening. It predicted it 2,000 years ago. Jesus also promised to resurrect and rapture his church prior to his second coming. He said he'd do it before the time of the great tribulation that's coming upon the whole earth. The resurrection of the saints and the rapture of the church is presented as an imminent event. That means it could happen at any time. Nothing has to happen before it happens. So we're not looking for a sign that says, oh, as soon as this happens, then God can come for us. He could do it right now. And so that's why you need to be ready. So are you ready for the rapture? If not, get ready and stay ready and keep looking up, because ready or not, Jesus is coming.